here, Wood here, Michael here, Drake here, Stout here. Most of everybody here, but Brooke. What up, Brooke? Brooke ain't here. Bum ass. Wood here, Clarence here. Oh shit. Yeah, stay tuned. It's a cute little bike. Must be nice. We'll get those legs. He shaved his legs for camp. White people do get ashy. I didn't know that. Yeah, they do get ashy. What's up, my boy? Hey, don't act like that, man. Don't act like that, yeah.
Chill.
It's alright. It's alright. Okay. Remember that. Remember that. GB30, Camp 2026. Headed out. Just got to the hotel. Headed to Great Valley Ride. Should be a little spicy, yeah. So I'm gonna take y'all with me and see how it goes.
Go to the trail, take the trail the whole way down. If you don't have the route downloaded for today, it's fine. It's pretty easy. Just time to change the socks.
Need some lotion too.
Some girl sweat.
Playing that song? I like it. It's a good song. They should do that shit on the Fault Line Trail.
They should.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, we got 80 tomorrow. 40 on Saturday.
What?
You know, you open it.
Oh.
I forget what we got on Sunday. I might not ride Sunday. Fuck them niggas.
Oh my God. Ooh, I'm taking the refrigerator.
We tried to shit out of that 80 tomorrow. Nah, this ain't actually it. It's in this area, but this ain't it. Car left, car right, car's right.
All right.
What's wrong? Nothing. We know where we supposed to be at.
That's it, the fruit. Sorry. Keep you waiting. I didn't feel big as a foot.
Did it register on your shit?
Yeah, I did.
This ain't part of the race.
I feel like he ate that shit.
On purpose. Now we gotta go up that way.
Okay, we're down.
We got our course. It is basically just a big ass circle. No corners, fast, a little climby. Kind of like a roller, just a couple rollers. Hopefully we get about 30-40 people out here today. We deep. I think we about 12. Yeah, we missing Lynn, so we about 12 deep. So we're gonna see. Good guys here. Maul crashed this week. So he got bandages that's sitting on his head. It's not really covering up his skin. It's just on his hair, his skin. But yeah, see y'all in a sec. Yup, made it out to GV30 Camp 2026. Gang's all here, and looking forward to it. It's about 30 miles. I'm not doing 30 miles, but yeah, it's about 30 miles, hour 15 minutes. So probably average, I don't know, 27, 28 miles per hour. I don't know. You do the math. But yeah, it's a good day. Weather's nice. I might put a profile on the map. I know you can see it up at the top left, but I might do one of those little map things, those overlays, but we'll see. Um, Camp 2026. We're in Philadelphia, staying just outside Philadelphia, actually. And this race is in the Great Valley area. They do this, apparently, they've been doing this race for a little while. So, I don't know, 30 years, I think a guy told me. So, yeah, it's been going on for a while. And a lot of people show up. Like I was hoping it's probably, 40 people out here. And it's going to get fast. We just went over the main feature of the day. And it's probably, I don't know, it gets up to about 5, 6%. But when you're rolling pretty good, you're rolling pretty good. So it's not that big of a deal. To start, Dre had a plan and he said that he wanted us to start at the back and kind of work our way through the Peloton and get to the front and, use those wheels and understand what the washing machine is doing. It's my boy Al over there on the right. I had asked Al at the beginning of the ride if breakaway's, stuck or anything, and he's chasing one of the guys. Also to mention, Automatic has a guy, Davey Dave, out here, and yeah, he's going to light it up a few different times that you'll see throughout this ride, and it's good to have that type of caliber out here. You see Davey out here locally in some of your rides. He might pop up. I think he was at Tour Newport News, and you'll see him nationally. Tulsa and things like that. So, shout out to him for coming out here. But yeah, so we had a plan to work through the Peloton and get to the front. And you'll see in a little bit that Dre kind of starts things off. But yeah, we're all here, and Woods here, Ox is here, Dwight here, Micah's here. There's my boy Ox right there. Shout out to Ox for coming down to Team Camp this year, man. Ox is from Brooklyn, so he lives further away from us. Ox right there on the right in all black, but he lives away from us, and so it was good to have him come out to camp and spend a couple days with us because we don't get to see him that much. And Ox has been training, man. Once you see day 2 video and day 3 video, Ox has got a little bit of sprint on him, and hell, he's getting over top of those climbs with some of those smaller boys. So, shout out to him for showing up and, giving it a rip. And he stayed in until he didn't. You'll see why. It starts pissing rain in about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Probably right when I get to the front, too. But, yeah. What else is there? Well, there's Dre. Dre said it's time to go, so let's follow Dre for a little bit, see how it goes. He's gonna scare the hell out of Dwight over here on the left. Why's Dwight? Dwight ain't really used to contact or somebody that big, but he's Dwight ain't nowhere past him. But yeah, I'm just gonna follow Dre through the middle here and see how far we can go. I think we get a little split, and yeah, he goes right and I go left, but we're gonna end up back near each other. Who else did I say? Who else did I say was here? My young boy Joe is here. First time at camp, first time on the squad. Shout out to Joe. Joe is racing the 3s now, and he's been killing it. So looking forward to see what Joe does this season. Joe had a hell of a weekend, man. As you can see, Dre's up there. He moved up a few years ahead of me, and we're just cruising. You'll see Ryan in a little bit. Ryan's wearing his 35 plus Masters state championship jersey, so he's in blue. He's not actually wearing the same colors we're wearing. We have on the white top with the black bibs, and that's our 2026 kit. So yeah, you'll see Ryan in a little bit wearing something different. This guy on the left, you'll see, I don't know, you might see when I come down this hill. But he's got the dopest pair of Envy wheels that I've seen in a real long time. Check these things out here in a little bit. He should be popping up on the, I think he's on my left. There he is. You can see a little bit of him, but I get to get a good glimpse of those later. But man, those things they were dope. They were super fire. Moving up, still moving up, and just trying to work my way, but not chase everything and not cover every acceleration and things like that. That's something I'm working on myself. Is not doing a bunch of wasted motion. And I give my teammate Haywood hell right here. He's in front of me, but he does this like, I don't know, 3-4 pedal stroke thing, and then he just stops pedaling. Wood doesn't know it, but he's wasting a ton of energy just doing that. But I keep telling him, he pedals, and then stops. It's the weirdest thing ever, but that's his cadence. So run with it. My boy's been getting better each year, and shout out to Wood for showing up to camp. Wood actually designed the kits this year, with a little bit of that T-Mobile pink is what I call them. We got a little bit of a Miami Vice theme this year, going with the white. There go Ryan, right here in all blue. Ryan's right in front of me, and like I said, he's got that navy blue on. Ryan's got a new bike. I don't know if you can see that thing, custom painted. Shout out to Graham. I think that's his name. I don't know, Ryan, you have to correct me, but yeah. So we're moving up. We're going at a good clip right now. There's Malski right here. Maul crashed a couple days ago, so shout out to him for even coming up to camp this year, man. He took a tough fall while he was training and doing some sprints and things like that. So shout out to Malski for coming out to camp. There's Haywood coasting again. There go Micah, young bull. Micah had a hell of a camp too. Micah on my left, and he's gonna pretty much move us all up to the front here in a second. I'm out in the wind because I just had more momentum going up this hill. But camp. What was I saying? Oh, so the goal is to move to the front, and I like that Dre kind of inserts these little things for us to work on, because it definitely helps out while we're in races to just practice on things. I think people see Dre, and I don't know what just happened, but I think people see Dre and they think that he's kind of reckless when he's moving through the field and kind of doing his work. But it's something that he practices and he's safe about it. He's not, but he's a big boy, so pause. And he takes up a lot of space, so that was crazy to get out. But yeah, he takes up a lot of space, so a lot of people are uncomfortable when Drake come through. But I promise you, it's something that he's intentional about. He works on, and he wants to stay safe as much as anybody else. But yeah, we're moving up, and on Micah's wheel here, Micah gets super aero for as tall as he is. I mean, shit, Micah might be 6'3", probably pushing 6'4". I have no clue where that car came from. I feel like that's the first time I saw it this whole ride. I have no clue where it came from, just a parked car in the middle of the course. But yeah, on Micah's wheel here. And I think, I'm not going to play the audio, but I think this is where I start to feel a little bit of rain coming in. It was just, there go Dwight on the left moving up. I started to feel a little bit of rain, and I'm like, man, I think I'm the only one who saw those clouds over there. I don't know. But it's going to be sun shining, but it's going to start pissing rain here in a little bit, probably right when I get to the front. So, and I remember just thinking, just try to stay safe, stay at the front, stay out the way. But the field just disappears. Guys just get in the car. You'll see my teammates just bail out one by one. Malski going to be first. And then you can see Wood Wood said he saw the car filling up and it was warm, so he had to go. He said he knew he wouldn't have a seat if he didn't get out of the race and head to the car. But here's a funny moment. Ryan's in front, and there's a gap there, and me and Mike are thinking, like most races, somebody's got to fill that gap. But as we come through here, Michael's gonna sense the same thing I sense, and he's gonna move Wood up into that empty space, and it's gonna freak the hell out of. It's gonna freak a guy out on the left, and that guy's gonna end up attacking and moving to the front. And I think that's probably essentially right when all of us get to the front, right when it starts to rain. But um, yeah. So yeah, there go my boy Dwight. Dwight, shout out Dwight coming from the beach, Virginia Beach, coming up to camp. Dwight just had, his wife just had a baby, so they got a newborn. So super shout out to Dwight for coming up to camp, man, and spending a couple of days with us. And we don't get to see Dwight that much either. Right here on the left, in front of me, we don't get to see Dwight that much, but shout out to him for coming out to camp and just kicking it with us and bonding and getting to know the boys a little bit better and yeah, just doing the same thing, man. Just doing his part. He's been putting up a ton of work. I was surprised at how well Dwight climbed those mountains over this weekend because he trains on a bunch of flats. So shout out to him for being in shape and being ready for camp. Here go Haywood doing his pedal 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 stop thing. Um, pedal pedal pedal. He just stopped. Meanwhile, Michael's on the left, just consistent, smooth, chilling. I hate that boy can get into shape so fast. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, here's where he moves him up into that spot. And that's, if you can hear the audio, I'm like, thank you, because, I mean, moved up. Damn. But the guy who was behind Micah now was kind of annoyed a little bit, so he moves up. There he is on the left. I think Michael just follows him. And then, I pop out a little bit and find this guy kind of moving up, so I settle in with him. We've been rolling pretty good. Dre right here is on the left, so yeah, now I know Dre's made it to the front before me, and I feel like I am just getting here. Probably took me 10 laps or so to get here. We're about 10 minutes in. I didn't start my computer over from the whole ride once we got here, so all those numbers are probably inaccurate. Who knows? But yeah, the weather, things are about to change. Things are about to turn for the worse, and it's about, it's going to be like we're standing in front of a fire hydrant or something. I don't even know what to tell. I don't even know what to compare it to. What's really about to happen. If you watch some of the intro, then you've seen a little bit of it. But yeah, this first couple flickers of rain on the camera, and it just, I don't know, it just completely comes out of nowhere. And like by the time these next two laps come around, I can't see anything. I'm gonna be taking in so much water from these Great Valley streets that I'm just drinking while it's out here raining cats and dogs. I don't even know why I kept riding, but I did. Oh, that was crazy. So yeah, it starts raining, and you can start to see my teammates just one by one be like, yeah, no, I'm good. I think there's Malsky on the left right here. Maul first right here said, nope. I knew Maul was, having a tough time out there, and, added the rain. It was probably best that he went first, but you can start to see them boys just like tap out one by one here on the next couple laps. I thought one point Dre was gonna cook too, was gonna tap out and pull the parachute, but he stayed in there pretty good, and he ended up winning on the day, man. So shout out to Dreski. Dre's on a crazy fitness right now, man. He is a little more settled, and he too is about to have a baby. Shout out to him and his lady, and they're about to have a baby in the next couple weeks. So Dre's just been consistent riding, and no, he's been getting after it. There's the boy Davey right there, right in front of Ryan, and I think they're about to get a little work in. I think Davey goes to jump across to this. I think Micah's up there. I can't remember. Micah still went with that guy, but Davey goes, and I tell Ryan, nope, you got to go. And yeah, it's starting. Yeah, now it's coming down. It gets worse. It gets worse. Like don't even think that you've seen the worst of it. But there's one teammate. There's Wood. Wood's gone. Ox, he tapping out. He's done. They all went and got in the car. Wood took his shoes off, and they just sitting there chilling. So yeah, nah, They did what was best for them. There go Dre. I'm thinking Dre done too. But here's a funny moment when Davey sees a break goes and he steps on it. He's gonna jump on it to get across, and there's Ryan coming back after a little soft attack. He didn't want to pull, Michael back, and so Davey steps on it right here, and this guy just like completely bails out and leaves me with a gap, and I'm like, nope, 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 and so I sit up and let some guys come around me, and I jump back in. But check this out. Up and away. And the guy's just like, nope. He just said nope. And it's nothing I could do. But another guy comes around, another guy, and I think Dre jumps across the there he is. So again, man, shout out to Dre for toughing it out too, man. That's my boy, man. So Dre a dog. But yeah, shout out to Dre for getting us represented up there. And so yeah, I'm gonna just fall back and let these guys do a little work. Here's another funny moment when like Ryan's sitting on this guy because we got people up the road and we're kind of working on us and getting ready for the rest of the summer. So Ryan's sitting on, I'm sitting on, and we're just kind of letting this guy cook. A few people see it and they go around. There's that Kelly's guy from earlier who Michael freaked out. But yeah, this guy we're making him work. It's kind of sad actually when you don't have teammates in the move and people do this to you. It's been done for me before many times. But yeah, people going around. I think we realize here that like, yeah, he's cooked. So this Kelly guy comes and I jump on his wheel. And here's when like I can't see shit. Like I try to ride off center of his wheel just so like I can see a little bit, but he goes to get across and I gotta go. And at this point, if you look at the screen, all my devices are just froze up. We're going faster than 23 miles per hour. It just goes down, and I'm doing more than 366 watts. But yeah, we're just rolling, and this guy is bringing it back. Shout out to him. Shout out to this Kelly Benefits guy. He brings everything back, and but it is pissing rain. Like we are ants underneath some animal pissing on us. I don't know what animal, but a big one. And right now my feet are wet, and I'm thinking like, yeah, I don't know how much more of this I got in me for real, for real. There's Michael being brought back from that earlier move, and yeah, he's just gonna flow back and recover. But yeah, it is coming down, and the field has shrunk probably down to about, I give it a solid 15, 20 people. And you're going to see here when I pretty much pull a plug because this guy leaves a gap and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's getting nasty out here. It's been nasty. And it changed in a moment's notice. Like we didn't even think, we knew it was a possibility of rain, but yeah, this is something different. And but we're chugging along. And we're gonna keep getting after it for a few more laps. My young bull Joe right there with the vest on to the right, moving up. Joe probably digs across for another half lap. Shout out to Joe again. Joe new to the squad, and he's been killing it down there with the 4s and 5s, and he just moved up. So looking forward to Joe having a solid year. But yeah, Joe's about to pull the plug too here in a second. I looked at him and kind of knew he was done, because you'll see here in a second. But I fall back to this kind of group that's kind of chasing. I think that's the guy that opened the gap on me too with the orange helmet. He's still here, so I think he played possum thinking I was gonna bring it back, but they just keep moving. But whatever. At this point, I can't see shit. No, I can't see anything, and I'm just kind of like I don't know, staying on the power, I guess, because I know they're not really moving that fast. But I get back on this. Is this the Kelly guy? Yeah, Kelly's guy. He steps on it again to close a gap, and I think probably this is where I punched my ticket. There's my boy Joe, young bull. You gonna see him stop pedaling here, and that's kind of when you could tell he pulled the parachute. He rocking up top. He trying to stay in there. Joe probably weighed 110 pounds, but I seen Joe stop pedaling there for a half second, and I knew he was done. So he retired to the car too, and got warm. But yeah, Kelly's got Micah puts in the dig to go ahead and close this gap, and Kelly's got trying to hold on. This is pretty much where I punch my ticket because I'm kind of over it. I'm soaking wet. My gloves are wet, shoes are wet, socks are soaked, kit's wet. Everything's wet. I'm drinking Great Valley street water. This guy quits in the middle of the ride. I'm not having fun anymore. And our Jersey guy is dragging me up this hill, and I am happy to sit right here for a little bit and do nothing. But yeah, I am toast, French toast, cinnamon toast crunch, burnt toast, Tostitos, pizza rolls. I'm over it for real. I'm ready to get out of here. But it's pretty much where I punched my ticket, man. And but like I said, Dre finished first. He and Ryan stayed in there. Ryan went for a late attack. They got brought back. By this point, Davius popped a tire. Actually, not by this point, but a little bit later in the ride, Davey caught a flat, so he had to get out of there, which sucked for the guys sprinting. They really wanted to see if they can give it the beans. But Dre and Michael stayed in a little bit more, and Ryan. So shout out to the big dogs for toughing it out there. But yep, that is my race. That is my ride, and GV30 Camp 2026.
All seriousness, man. It's year 4 for us, man. Right? Year 4, man. I'm grateful for it. That's it.
All right. Sounds cliche, but I'm actually grateful for the rain today.
How is that cliche? The fuck? Nobody wanted the rain.
We didn't want the rain, right?
All right, but go ahead. Let me let
Actually,
you finish
we
your
joked
stuff.
about.
Yeah, finish. Yeah, go ahead, cook, man. Go ahead.
We joked about the
Go
rain
ahead,
coming
cook.
up here, about how we're not going to ride in the rain
Yeah.
and whatnot. But and I didn't think there was going to be rain today. I didn't check the weather. But the rain being here added another level of adversity that forced us to push through, right? And like life, sometimes you get surprised with things, right? And you can either fall back or you can push through it. And I have nothing against the guys that decided not to, right? You gotta respect what your level is of comfort and make the decision for yourself. So I have no issue with that. But for the ones that did push through some a little bit or just stayed in it, I liked it because it showed us what we were made of, right? And it's with those opportunities of challenges that we face that give us the opportunity to be better, right? Otherwise you wouldn't know. And I think that's what brings us all here to the table. I think every single one of us at some point questioned, like, what is my limit? What can I do? Or wasn't satisfied with just, being at whatever the hell you were at, right? Not being able to keep up with the ride or being a certain category, whatever the case may be. So we're always chasing better, and better is there. So yeah, the rain today showed us what we're made of. I hate riding in the rain, but we made it. It was cold. We bond. I got to see what Ryan could do. Got to see what these guys could do. It was good. So now that we got that out of the way, now I think the rest of the weekend will be okay. If we are faced with rain again, we know we can endure it. So I'm happy that's out of the way. But yeah, that's what I'm thankful for. And thank you guys once again for coming. That will end it for tonight. You don't have to go